Hi, and welcome to Total FIFA Career Mode. My name's Jeff Moore, and you probably recognize my voice from the Total FIFA Career Mode videos if you've been a subscriber before, but you've never seen my face on here. That's just one of a few changes that's going to be taking place here on this channel, and I wanted to make a video to sort of update you on what's going to be going on this channel. We're going to be expanding our content to focus on additional soccer coverage and conversation in addition to the FIFA videos. Now, those are not going to go anywhere. FIFA 22 did not really take hold the way I had hoped, both the interest in the videos and also my ability to dedicate my time to them. So we're going to regroup for FIFA 23, the last FIFA as it's known. We'll get to that at a later date. But we're still going to be doing those videos. You won't see my face on those. It'll still be high motion graphics, high quality content with my voiceover, similar to what we've done. And if you haven't seen them before, we typically do one team, one career per season. We try to go as deep into that career as possible. And as we get closer to the fall and the release of FIFA 23, I'm going to be reaching out to you, the viewers, and you, the subscribers, to see who we should do a career with this year. And I've got a few options narrowed down. So not a lot's going to change there with the careers, and I'm excited to really dive back into that before FIFA possibly changes as we know it. But we're going to be doing some additional content on this channel, including a new face-to-face soccer commentary web show called Pints Punditry. And I went with that name because I miss going to bars and having a beer and talking about the game with other fans. And it's already hard enough being an American. Obviously, I'm an American. It's hard enough finding folks to do that with in this country and have a good educated discussion and really get into it and who's better and who's doing this wrong and all the fun things about being a sports fan and being a soccer fan. And I got to go to a British pub around the corner to do that, but that's just not feasible. I got a couple kids. It's not realistic for me to get to do that very often. We just had a 2-year pandemic. So I want to recreate that atmosphere. So I'm going to do a show, and we're going to drink a beer, and we're going to talk football, talk soccer. And I will go back and forth with those terminologies. I apologize in advance. Just deal with it. But that's what this is going to be all about. When there's a topic that comes up that is controversial, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to give you my opinion on it. I'm not impressed with soccer coverage, both here in the United States and in Europe, particularly in England. The English media is brutal. Sorry. It's not a story when a former legendary player says this about current star player. Big deal. That's not a story. There's so much traditionalism in the game, and I appreciate the history of the game. I've learned about the history of the game, but I'm also big on analytics, and you're going to hear me talk about XG. If you don't like it, let's go. Tell me why. But you're going to hear a lot of that, and I think that's great for the game, and I want to talk about those things. So I want to have those discussions. So there's no set schedule here. We're going to have periodic postings. I'm going to aim for one a week or so, but there may be more. When the topic strikes me, great. And if not, then I won't. But I really want to get into some of these big topics. And not just the Premier League. All European leagues. U.S. men's national team is going to be a point of focus. Not currently MLS. I can't get into it. Give me promotion and relegation, then we'll talk. I may try with the new Apple TV deal. Another topic we're going to discuss. But for right now, not a big MLS fan. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me what I'm missing. Hit the comments below and educate me, please, because I'm dying to get into it and I just can't. But I'd like to change that. But we're going to try and have these conversations, get into a lot of details, and really connect fans and enjoy the game. I have a little bit different perspective, obviously, as an American. That changes things. I've also only gotten into soccer in the last decade or so. So I'm relatively new to the sport. I did not grow up as a fan, so that changes my perspective a lot. I grew up as a baseball guy, and I was big into analytics in my scouting days. And so when I look at players, I can scout athleticism. I'm still learning the nuances of the game, but I want to see those stats involved and how they tell the story. So I'm going to dive into a lot of those. If you've followed me at all, you know that I'm a Man City supporter. That is not going to be a part of this. I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible, and not let that shine through. I will get defensive when you start clamoring about money, but I will try to not to let those colors shine through in my analysis and in my commentary. But this is really just an opportunity to talk about the game that I have become obsessed with and to connect with fans, and that's what I'm looking forward to doing. There's also going to be a companion blog that goes with this, totalfifacareermode.com, so check that out. In addition to longer weekly videos and diving into deeper analysis, I'm going to try to do, maybe not daily, but a couple times a week, shorter posts. You may see me filming in my car or in my office at work, some quick hitters on some smaller topics where I give my thoughts. So look for those to be coming soon. We also do some stuff with prospects through our Soccer Wonder Kids brand. I'm going to try and do a couple times a week posts on updates on young players, where they're headed, who's developing, transfer rumors, you name it. I'm not breaking news here, just to help keep you up to speed, because I think the soccer media is really lacking in that regard. So we're going to try and bring you a lot of soccer content. Hopefully it's something unique. Hopefully it's something you appreciate. And I'm really looking forward to getting my voice out there, getting my opinion out there, and hearing why it's wrong. I want feedback. I want discussion. I'd love to have some guest hosts with me, or to have some guests on to interview in areas where I need an education. I'll be the first to admit that there's plenty of areas there, or about teams I don't know about. So if you want to be a guest on the show, let's set that up. Hit me up in the comments. Follow me on Twitter and send me a DM. It's at Total FIFA CM on Twitter. But I'm really looking forward to just connecting and seeing where this goes. So if you've been a subscriber before, great. Thank you for being around. Thanks for coming back. If you're not, please hit that subscribe button below and join the conversation. Tell me what you want to hear about, what you want to get opinions on, what you want to give your opinion on, and let's get the conversation started here on Pints Punditry at Total FIFA Career Mode.